Alright, what's going on YouTube? Ronin back in WhaleBorough. We're actually going to get some building done tonight. Nighttime? Pretty sure it's nighttime. So, added a little, this is just a silly little thing that I put up here. It drives me crazy. So, this is just my little platform, my little Ronin is AFK platform. I was on the server earlier, and there's been so many times where I've been on the server and Mr. Traveler comes up and starts talking to me, and I'm out running errands or something, and I don't see it, and then I come back like, oh man, sorry, dude. So, so I made myself a little Ronin is idle box, just for now. The other thing I did, so I got this area cleared a little bit, and I am gonna tweak this because I cannot stand that that layer. It just, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it all out to the cobble layer, because I love that block here, the dirty cobble block. What I don't understand is why I can go from that looking good to that. It just doesn't look good at all. Like, not at all. Not by any stretch of the imagination. But whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll clean it up. So I decided that this is where you're going to kind of come in to this area. There's just, more shops, that kind of thing. I did decide that this is going to be a candle maker, which means we're going to need a butcher and a baker. Yeah, I did that. This is going to be a potter. Then this is going to be, what is this, the doctor? Yeah, this is going to be a doctor. So the way I'm going to do it is actually, this is going to be the doctor's house right here. And then this over here is going to be the actual doctor's office. Realistically, it's going to be more apothecary type. We have the herbalist over there. This is going to be more apothecary, because that's what they had. They had apothecaries and they had physicians. That's what it was. Things like, oh, I've got my ear hurts. I think I have a ear infection thing. I've got a spirit in my ear, and they cut your ear off or something. No, they wouldn't really do that, but about like that. Anyway, it's terrible. Don't tell people that kind of thing. They'll believe it. Anyway, so let's get our tools set up. Replace 0. Do that just so we're set up. The door is going to be right around in here. Yeah, like right there. That's where the door is going to be. And we're going to do something fun in here. Let's do this real quick, because otherwise I will, you know how I get crazy and riled up. But yeah, and we're gonna do doctor's office here. And what kind of material do we that? I gotta think on that a little bit. So for now, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do structural. Well, I think. Or and once again, of course, I'm going to try to refrain from using world edit. Which I think we've all figured out by now. When I say I'm gonna try not to use world edit, that means I'm gonna really use some heavy duty world edit. Ooh, you know what? That's nope. Not there. Not there. Nay nay moose lips. Nay nay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's what, that 3 high. And we're gonna go 4 high. So I was talking about it earlier. I finished off day 5 of the class I'm taking, or the class I'm in. I'm not taking it. It's not like it's a college class. It's a required Navy school. It's not like I just like arbitrarily said, "Hey, you know, it would be fun." Quite the contrary, actually. I did not think that this would be fun. Hang on 1 second. All right. And this is where we're gonna put the wall. Yep. Okay. That'll work. That'll work. So yeah, so quite the contrary. This is absolutely not a class that I would have, you know what? Changing my mind. We're gonna do it like this, because I think this will actually work better. And I hope you all appreciate what I just did there. Or, more importantly, what I just didn't do. Because I totally could have world edited that, and I didn't. So see? Even I can change. It's a fact. This is weird. That doesn't count. Okay. So even I can change. Da, 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 da. All right, we're going to stylize this a little bit. Oh, cool. The Fast and the Furious are outside again. That's awesome. So cool. When I grow up, I want to be that level of cool. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's the cool kids that are outside right now. So yeah, the cool kids that are outside right now that are just revving up their engines, listening to the howl and glow. Yeah, it's, oh my god, it drives me absolutely insane, absolutely nuts. Rev up, rev it up. Yeah, that looks good. That looks right. Fancy. Fancy. There we go. All right. Good. Uda. That looks like we planned it. So So yeah, this class, oh my god, it's I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining a lot and about the whole thing, because there are aspects of it that are cool, and I will let you know when we get to those aspects of it, because right now it's what I would call the absence of cool. So effectively, it's a leadership course, and I'm not sure what you would call it in like civilian language. It's just-in-time training, or memory, remembering. It's reminder training. I don't know. So there's a lot of different stuff that we do in our job, and then in my type of job with the Navy specifically, there are some very specifics with certain things, certain programs, that kind of thing. We're gonna thatch this bad bird, but what we're gonna do now, you know what? I will take care of that when we when we go inside to do the inside. That's when I'll do that. So go here, go here. Boom. Glorious. Boom. I like doing. I've gotten to the point where I really enjoy doing these diagonal buildings because they're such a pain in the butt, and it's a challenge to do them and to make them look right. And I don't know, to me, it's cool because they're such a pain. They're so irritating. They're fun. I don't know. If you don't understand what I'm saying, build a diagonal building, and don't go wild and crazy and make like a gigantic diagonal. Like look at some of the stuff that Vigo has done. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because number one, Vigo's crazy, and number two, yeah, Vigo's crazy. But yeah, just build. Just do a diagonal. Play with it. Have fun with it, and and when you're done, stand back from it, as much as you can in Minecraft. But you know what I mean. Look back at what you made and marvel at how much different it makes your world look. How much realism, and I mean just. Right, is that right? Yeah, that's right. How much realism and differentiation. Differentiation? Is that a word? Sounds like a word to me. How much more interesting your build becomes because of the addition of a diagonal building. You know, because they really add a lot. And they can be a pain in the neck. They can be a challenge. And this one doesn't have that block. All right, well, guess we're doing that. They're a challenge, and they're fun, and they're a pain, and I enjoy them because they're so much different. But difference is cool. It really is. You know, you don't want the same. You don't want a bunch of houses that are built on bunch of buildings that are built on a square. Hang on. Sorry. Girlfriend's texting me. Guess it got warm back home. So she's fiddling with the air conditioning. There we go. And do here. Okay, we'll get rid of this, and we're going to re-put it. We'll put it back. When I learned how to actually use Minecraft, we'll put it back. God, I can't even grab a block. I want to do that. Does that look right? Oh, it's not going to be on that side. Okay. Ooh, you know what we do want to do? As much as I hate it, as much as I don't like doing this, in this case, it's actually going to look kind of cool because it's going to be stylized. So we want trap. Oh, I almost used the Andy is Yoda word for it. You know what? That's what I used, and it looked cool, wasn't it? Yeah, we like that. Like that. So pretty. So pretty, so smooth. Alright, that's enough creepiness. Enough creepy. Okay. That there. And we'll do that here. That there. Mr. Tourist is not a huge fan when I do this. I think it's not classy enough or something. I like it. I like it a lot. And we need a cool feature. Something that jumps out and says cool. Cool. So when you look at different blocks like this, you have to keep saying to yourself, cool. And eventually, a block is going to jump out. A block is going to set itself apart. Rest. Be cool. There's a lot of cool. That one I'm going to think about. That one, that very well might set the tone. Hmm. I don't think we're going to put it right there, though. No, we are, because otherwise it'll look weird. We are. Yep. Yep. Oh, nope. Not there. But we are going to put it back over here. All right. And of course, since we are in the magic of Conquest Reforged, we are going to dress it up a bit. We're going to kick it up a notch. You know, why not? Have fun with it. Make it dance. And enjoy it. I have to do some more windows. Yep, like one right here. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Just like that. Like that. And then that up there, the second story up there will just be like storage for stuff. And actually, I might actually even make that accessible by the doctor's house. I don't know. I gotta think on that. Gotta think on it. Okay. Okay. While I'm thinking about it, while I'm thinking about that action over there, what I'm going to do over there, let us go ahead and not destroy the flora of the area. And what we are going to do, we're going to come through here. We're gonna tweak this out. Just a little bit of. Yeah, I'm lazy. Totally being lazy there. It's okay. It's okay. Do these here. Actually, we might do one of these right here. Yep. As cool as that looks, Yeah, that'll work. All right, so that's all done up fairly nicely. Remind me. That'll be a lamp post right there. Since we don't have lamp posts in. Yeah, we'll do one here too. Yeah, I mean, we've got lanterns in front of the shops, or hanging from that area in the shops. But the only like city lamp posts that we really have are the ones over here. So I got to remember to bring that kind of thing through here. I love that. Love that I can fly through our town. Or is what did Primitive Panther call it in his video today? Yeah, because he's exactly right about it. It started as a village, and then it became a town. And it could, I mean, to be quite honest, it could very well end up being a city. But it's like a what did he say? He called it did he say a settling? No, a gathering? I can't remember. I'll have to watch it again. I was laughing. I was cracking up. He did talk about this building today. Because he built this. I think it was last week. It's the and the only reason I'm talking about it is because I just want to say it. This is the net crab pot maker, the netter. Neither one of us know what the name of it is. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he was saying, well, maybe it's a weaver. I don't know, but it's a netter. So, yeah, he built that one, and then you know what? I'll go ahead and come over here and show you, and then we'll go back to building because I know I get off track. Come over here. Oh man, it's getting big, isn't it? And I need to build the pathway over here. Because there's a path there. That's a path that's going to come over this way. So here is this is the Cartwright. Builds the wagons, and that's just cool. I mean, that is really cool. Really, really like this. And it's you'd think that I would learn to put my phone on do not disturb or something, but it's cool. And he did it in a 30-minute video, and it looked like it was start to finish in a 30-minute video. I'm impressed at how fast he is with his builds. This one is from Mr. Tourist. This one, the parish here, the priest's house, Mr. Tourist did. I did the original church. He revamped it, and then I started doing the graveyard. He revamped it. This whole complex right here is Mr. Tourist. This is that my house that he redid? Yeah. So this was one of the ones I did. He changed it because it was a much shorter house. And there was a farmhouse that was right there, and that's gone now. This one's one of mine. This is the herbalist. This was the second one I built, and it's gone through a couple of different changes. And the pathway. This is the tavern, of course. And I put the video. This is the tavern on the rock. I put the video up for that one. Pretty cool pretty cool building. I do need to get in there and detail out the inside. The farmland, that was me and Mr. Tourist built that. All these pathways, of course, you know, I did those. I did the oh yeah, I did the what you call it, the carpenter, and then actually, so this was Primitive Panther's first house. That was my first house, and that's when these are the two houses when we thought we were gonna do a poor fishing village, and then this all happened. And you know what? I'm not mad at all. You know, I like it. I love it. I love that we've just grown and grown and grown. And you know, and he had a really good way of talking about it. That there was other buildings here before. They knocked them down and built up. Um, and then this whole part of town here, from here on over, um, all of this, everything you can see here, other than the blacksmith and the netter, is stuff that I've been building, that I've built over the past month. Now this one still impresses me because he did this. It was like an hour and a half, and he ripped it out, and it's like, oh my god! You know, it's amazing watching him build because he's so fast. Like he has this idea in his head, and he goes with it. It's really impressive. But yeah, that's a walk through WhaleBorough. Just, you know, really super fast. You know, we've built quite a bit. Oh, there is the yeah, there's a prison over there. And then there's a sawmill off in the woods. I don't think Primitive Panther knows about that sawmill because I built it, and then shortly thereafter I put the forest in. So you can't see it until you get up back in there. So hey dude, if you're watching, which I know you probably will be, yeah, there's a sawmill back there. It's pretty cool. The interior is not done, but there's a sawmill back there, so we can sawmill things, cut logs, work with wood, tools, sweat. So yeah, so the class, I mean, the class is, I don't know. It's okay. I will say that it's not one of my favorite trainings that I've gone to. And being in the Navy with what I do, I go to a lot of training. A lot. You could say all of the training. Come on. But it's, I don't know. It's not terrible. I will say that. It's not terrible. But on that same token, it's terrible. You know, it's just what did I do to myself here? Jacob, good. I don't know why I get certain songs in my head, because I have not heard that song today at all. What the deuce? That one comes up, this guy comes up. You do it like that. Can we pull that off? Is that gonna be a thing? Can we pull it off? We're gonna try it anyway. I think we're gonna try it anyway. See what happens. Why not? Why not? This is where you have to get a little marky mark in the funky bunch. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Got to go up one. Don't want to make this too tall, but at the same time, it needs to have that cool factor. And that cool factor word. That's what this needs. Needs to have that. Wow. Needs to have the Owen Wilson wow to it. That's what it is. It's wow, wow, wow. I can't even do it right. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. Do one of them there. Do that, that. It'll be easier if we come at it from that side. And then if we do that guy like that. Okay. All right. So that's what's really what grinds my gears. How did I? Oh, that's how I did that. Okay. All right. We'll do that. Then that. And we're gonna have to do those kind of things there. And we're just gonna have to figure out I'll do a little Mike Holmes makes it right here in a second. And this side is not as crazy sexy cool. The other side. Why is that? Why is that? One, two. Oh, one, up two. Whereas here it's one. Ooh, I think I may have discovered it. Wait a minute. Something is amiss because so this one's got to be that, then that there, that there, that there, that there, right? horribly wrong. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So this one. Whoop, let's get the right block. Gosh, get it together. That goes there. 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 Put one of these bad birds right there. That, and then it's the, yeah. Man, what a family show. Family show. I have to keep telling myself that. Usually I have to correct my language slightly with my Long Dark episodes, because something invariably happens on the Long Dark episodes. And I'm not going to say I get irritated. Not going to say I use foul language from time to time. But there are times that I may be less than we'll just say less than a beacon of good language on those videos, because it's the Long Dark. There's no way to make that look quite right. Well, you know what? Honestly, it's kind of funky. It's kind of cool. I inadvertently did the same thing there and here. That's good. That's good. That pleases me. All right, so come in here and walk into the doctor's house, and it's amazing. And we actually walk into the doctor's house right there because they decided they wanted a window here and here and here. And oddly, the family wanted to be able to cook meals for themselves. So when they were building their house, they did this weird thing called, I'm going to give it a name. It's called a kitchen. And unlike some houses in WhaleBorough, it didn't look like an afterthought. That's going to be okay. Don't worry. It'll be okay. Yep. Window. Yep. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do a rough in on this episode. And on the next episode, we're going to pretty it out. But realistically, I just wanted to get the rough in. And, oh man, where do I want to? Yeah, I could make that work. Yeah, we can make that work. And I believe the doctor want a nice window right here. And just to see, I'm really curious. Oh, it's right there. About here. Is that where the... Yeah. That's where... What did I do there? How did I do that one? Silly. Okay. So that's roughed in. Wait, where's the dormer over here? Where's it start? It's right there. There we go. Yep. All right. No, that's not going to work, is it? Not going to work. It's going to have to be higher up. Like that. Like this. Like this. Like that. There we go. Dormers are so hot right now. Pretty much the Mugatu of builds. Ooh. Oh man. I could actually Minecraft. I have my days. And then I have my not days. Then I have my... Oh, genius. Stroke of genius. Actually, you know what we want to do? We want to do this. No, we don't. We want to do that. No, we don't. Not that. Okay. Yep. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Grab that for... Oh. You're gonna make... Okay. Alright. Well, it's not the end of the world. This is not the end of the world. Okay. So that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Oh, jeez, Minecraft. Place the block. Pull out the arrow. Gosh. Word. It's my first time. It's my first time playing with this. This new game that just came out. It's called Minecraft. It's new. It's new. Never before seen. Okay. Now, you know what we do need there? You know what we need? You know what we need before I even mention it. Acacia beam. Acacia? Spruce oak. Acacia. It's like a scene out of Firefly. Miranda. Which, P.S., if you have not watched that movie, Serenity, which was part of the Firefly saga, you are deficient. You actually, if you haven't seen it, you need to stop watching this video right now and go watch it, and then come back and start watching this again, or rewatch this, or continue watching this, and tell me in the comments what you thought of Serenity. Because it is a staple of excellent cinema. You know, just I really cannot explain how good of a show. Dang. and I'm not real how good of a show it is. You know, fantastic movie, fantastic TV show. Yes, it was canceled. Too soon gone. But man, what a show! And I miss it. It was good. A lot of the shows that I like get canceled. It's probably all a vicious plot just to get me riled up. Just to get me riled up. That one, oh, it's one of those. Okay, do that. There. Details. The devil is in the details. So there we go. So there's structurally, we're pretty much there. Now we do need to get that. Put it right there. And we do need to get that. And we are going to alter this a little bit. Does this count as using World Edit? Because I haven't, other than getting my tools ready, feel like I haven't World edited this episode. I'll tell you what, on the next episode, which I may very well start working on tonight, but on the very next episode, I will do the entire episode without World Edit. How's that? No World Edit, an entire episode. It'll make some of you happy. I know some of you are like, "Oh my God, Ronin, why don't you just World Edit it up?" Because you know you can't World Edit with everything. Yeah, you do have to do the block by block. You know, especially for console players, like my kids, who are the ones responsible for getting me into Minecraft in the first place. I'm not sure how I want to do that. I'm not sure how I want to do that. I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to try that, and I'm going to see if we like that. Yeah, so my kids are the ones that got me into Minecraft. I got into Minecraft on Xbox 360. How did that? Oh, oops. Whoopsie. I got into Minecraft on Xbox 360. You know, spoiler alert. And you know, it was you know playing it with my kids, and you know, I liked it, but I kept thinking, you know, I bet you wonder what it's like on PC. I actually stopped, you know, put the controller down and said out loud, I wonder what it's like on PC. I'm just kidding. That part didn't happen. But you know, I looked online, you know, like all of us have, and you type in Minecraft, because I was doing castle builds, and I looked online and I came across some of these castle builds, and it wasn't Conquest Reforged, because this predated Conquest Reforged, and I would see these ridiculous builds, but oh my god, how are they doing that? And because up until that point, I was thinking only Xbox, and because I used PC games for other games. I'm big PC gamer. Love PC games, but it didn't dawn on me that, and I don't know why, it didn't dawn on me that PC Minecraft was a thing. Until I jumped online and I saw some of these builds. I thought, oh my god, how are they doing that? And then I found out how they were doing that. It was this thing called shaders, and it was this thing called why is that lower? It is lower. Oh yeah, because that's lower. Okay. Yep. All right. We'll fix that in just a second. And that's when I discovered shaders, and that's when I discovered that there's this whole other realm to Minecraft. Mods. But wait, Ronin, you said you were a PC gamer, and you used to play. You played Crisis with all these mods, and you used to make all these mods. Yes, I did, and yes, I was very familiar with them. And yes, I did 3D modeling, and I did 3D modeling and animating, and I did texturing, and all that stuff. And grab this for the other side. And I didn't put two and two together that it could be applicable to Minecraft. It just didn't, for whatever reason. It didn't even enter the realm of possibilities to me that was a thing. And then when I found out that yes, not only is that a thing, but there are some really cool mods out there, then I started playing with. That's when I started doing modded Minecraft, different mods and stuff. And I discovered texture packs, and and then I figured out how to get texture packs for the kids on their Xbox, and then I discovered Optifine, and then I stumbled across this dude named Lord Dakr, and he was using this really cool texture pack, and I thought, man, that is really, really cool. It's a real nice. And so I downloaded the texture pack, and then he started talking about Conquest Reforged. But oh man, what's that? and then I downloaded it and fell in love with it. And I thought, man, this is the most amazing thing since anything. And ooh, we need to make a slight correction here. That's where that goes. That's where that goes. That's where that goes. Yeah. See what I mean? You gotta stay on this kind of stuff. Got to. Otherwise, it won't look right. Got to make sure you pay attention to details there. We're gonna do this, and that Doctor. Primitive Panther is gonna freak out because he just flew over here the other night for his video when he made the Cartwright, and I've been on and off the server, mostly off the server for like 5 days because of my travel. And they're like, oh yeah, I need to get over there and do some stuff. I've gone and I've added more stuff, and there's going to be even more stuff, and it just I'm fairly certain he thinks I'm crazy. Oh well. 3, 4. Whoop. 3, 4. 3, 4. 4. Oh, we need a happy little color there. I don't remember what this house is. What is this house? That's the Potter. So that means that we're gonna have to do a little thing off the side. I think what I'm gonna do off camera is I'm gonna set up my color palettes for each build in front of the build, right there and right there. The color palette for that one. Although that color palette's getting pretty close. Actually, you know what? We could leave it like that, and it looks pretty good, right? Good. Yeah. So we need a color palette for that. Color palette for what's this one again? A candle maker. Oh yeah, that means I need to make the melty thing. Furnace words. I'm gonna have to clear out an area back there for it. And one thing that I remembered that we absolutely we're gonna need. And you know what I'm gonna do? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? So we're just gonna do it real quick. Put it back here. I gotta. So I will say I am the first to admit right now that the schematic brush is not perfect. As you can clearly see, we do have a few teensy tiny little problems. And it's oddly, it's only over here. And I don't know why. You know, I really don't know why it did it over here and it didn't do it over in the just give me that block. I don't know why it did it over here, and it didn't do it like in the other section. Don't like that at all. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. Like here in this side of town, the trees don't touch the ground completely on some of them. Although that one was generated by the game. But you know, and you look over here, and the trees are okay. Well, not that one. That one's that one's fine. That one's fine. This one is about to be fine. And a lot of the ones that are up there are perfectly fine. So I don't know what the heck. I don't know why. No idea. But they're just not. Okay. So five, 7, 9 by 5, 7. Right? Then off of here, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I think back here it'll be a so one of the things I do, and I don't do it on purpose, it just happens, is I don't stick to our color scheme with my builds. Like red's supposed to be stores and stuff, purple is supposed to be walls. Yeah, see, orange is supposed to be something else. Yellow is supposed to be stone path. So okay, so I stick to that one pretty well. Green's like foliage, and yeah, I'm terrible at sticking to the rule. Right, so I didn't say I was not gonna roll it on this one. Said I was gonna try. Said I was gonna try. Well, I tried. There. And realistically, that's the only world editing I've done on this episode, right? It's the only world editing type thing I've done. It's not like I did walls and then stack and I'll do an episode where it's like you'll just get disgusted at how much world editing happens in it. You know, build a whole building with world edit. I'll do it in a time lapse so it looks even more what the hell. Because those are I like watching those because I think they're cool. 4, 5. But I do understand where some people get annoyed at the world editing, which is why I do try to limit it. Or I try to limit it that I do. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I try to limit how much I do it on the channel. Like if I'm building and I'm not recording, which usually I'm recording. I'm either recording for commentary. I'm either recording and doing commentary, or I'm recording for a replay. I got replay mod going. So most of the time I am recording, but like when I do the commentary, I try to minimize how much world edit I do, because it is off-putting for some people. I understand that. I get it. Totally get it. But at the same time, it's an incredible tool. It's a fantastic tool. And I feel like the more I use it, the more I show world edit, the more people are going to be comfortable with it, and the more people will use it in their own builds. 12, I don't know, 20, right? And if you're using it in your own builds, if you're comfortable with it, what is it, 12? Yeah. If you're comfortable using it, and you're using it in your own builds, you see me using it, you see some of the other YouTubers using it, the other Minecraft YouTubers using it, which most of them, PS, use it. Then it's not scary, and it's not, and people don't freak out and like, oh my god, how is he doing that? It's world edit. It's fantastic. Now, I don't want to offend the console Minecrafters, because like I said, I got my start with Minecraft in console. I'm sorry, I can't. And so I get it. I get the block by block. I get the, how it takes you so long to do some builds, and you got some jerk like Ronin comes in and can structure out and get 3 houses built in however long this video is. You know better than I do. It's probably about an hour. Which, that's another thing. I need feedback on that. Do you want me to continue to do the hour-long videos? Or, 45-minute videos? Or would you rather shorter ones, where we will get less done, or maybe it will be video and some time-lapse? Or would you rather these longer videos? Shoot, let me label this before I forget. And before one of them comes on and distracts me. Fletcher. So the Fletcher's the guy that makes the bows and the arrows. Mostly the arrows, but also the bows. That dude's off there. Kind of in the woods, you know? Thinking about range safety. It's good. It's good stuff. All right. Man, I really need to get something in that patio. Okay, so, wow. So we're going to do a little overview shot here. It's really growing. Really growing. I gotta do some work on the farms and stuff over here. And I thought I just saw something change. Is somebody on? Who's on? Just me. I gotta do some work on the farms and stuff there, and I really can't wait to see development on that. I know Mr. Tourist has been busy with work stuff, so he hasn't done a whole lot more with massive project over here. And I will do another video on the prison, Rajart prison. It's looking pretty good, I think. There's some plain stuff to it, but I think it's looking pretty good. It looks very prison-y, if that's a word. You know, very, very formidable. A little bit of classiness to it. You gotta class it up a little. And then this will look better once the causeway is painted and the lower gates are painted out. And this inlet, this bay over here, I'll have to put something there. And it may, you know what? It may be that WhaleBorough comes all the way over here. That may be what ends up happening. But the original plan was that WhaleBorough was just going to be here, and that it was just going to be a small fishing village. And it has really grown into not a small fishing village. And I almost feel like the boatyard needs to be bigger, but I don't want to do that. And here's why. I don't want to do that because it was originally a small fishing village. Oh yeah, I made a cart. It was originally a small fishing village. That's where we got our start. That's where it came from. That's what it's gonna have its heritage as. And I think if I expand that boatyard, I think it'll take away from that heritage, because we have the original buildings here. You know, the fish, the net shop, you know, the bait shop, you know, this house. Those are the original buildings. And I really like what Primitive Panther was saying today about, you know, the other buildings got torn down. I really like that. Like this one. I mean, when I built this, I wanted to build something that looked cool. I wanted to make it almost looks like a German chateau from like the Eiger sanction, but you know, like something you'd see up on top of a ski slope. But at the same time, it's got that, you know, towny feel to it. So I went with that. That's why I built that the way I did. And I think, you know, I'm going to need to fix this side because it just doesn't look good with, looking at it and it's driving me crazy. I think it goes really well with the old stuff, with the old fishing village buildings, the original buildings. It has a very, this is where we came from feel to it. And that's important. For the lore, for the heritage of the build. I think that's really important. And it may sound ridiculous, and some of you may be thinking, "Oh my God, Ronin, how much have you had to drink?" And ordinarily I would say, that's a valid question, but it just makes sense to me, and hopefully it makes sense to you. And I don't know. It's got class. It's got a vibe to it, and I think leaving the old and having the new, I think it looks like it's been lived in for a long time. That's what it is. It's got a lot of history. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. We'll work more on these buildings in the next episode, which I'm going to try and get working on either tonight or tomorrow. I am restricted in place in my hotel room whole weekend, so actually the only place I can go is to the store to get food, or to work, or here. So I'll probably be pumping out some episodes. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Make sure you jump over to Primitive Panthers channel, check him out. He's got a lot of good builds that he's done in the past, and he started doing WhaleBorough videos. Posted one up there. Take a look. I'll put a link in the description to his channel. Well, actually, I already have a link in the description to his channel. So this is Ronin. Y'all take care now. Bye bye.